12 hours in minutes is 720 minutes. All the money you make is yours, commission free. I thank you guys all for supporting Shaxi from day one up to now. And I just want to tell you guys that Shaxi has a good package for everyone, both our riders and our drivers. Thank you so much for supporting Shaxi. Shaxi, it's time to ride. Hi, my name is Charles Nyama Mensah Jr., CEO and founder of Shaxi. I would like to urge all my drivers and riders to really hop on Shaxi, because this is one of the most advantageous apps that we have in Africa right now. Shaxi is growing in the market gradually, and I would like to tell everybody that the good news about Shaxi is that you just subscribe with 20 Ghana cedi. Use it for 12 hours. 12 hours in minutes is 720 minutes. All the money you make is yours, commission free. I thank you guys all for supporting Shaxi from day one up to now. And I just want to tell you guys that Shaxi has a good package for everyone, both our riders and our drivers. Thank you so much for supporting Shaxi. Shaxi, it's time to ride. Hi, my name is Charles Nyama Mensah Jr., CEO and founder of Shaxi. I would like to urge all my drivers and riders to really hop on Shaxi, because this is one of the most advantageous apps that we have in Africa right now. Shaxi is growing in the market gradually, and I would like to tell everybody that the good news about Shaxi is that you just subscribe with 20 Ghana cedi. Use it for 12 hours. 12 hours in minutes is 720 minutes. All the money you make is yours, commission free. I thank you guys all for supporting Shaxi from day one up to now. And I just want to tell you guys that Shaxi has a good package for everyone, both our riders and our drivers. Thank you so much for supporting Shaxi. Shaxi, it's time to ride. Hi, my name is Charles Nyama Mensah Jr., CEO and founder of Shaxi. I would like to urge all my drivers and riders.
Showbiz Daily is live on your television sets. My name is Sammy Flex, and you know how we do it. Yeah. When we meet like this, we talk about all the very important issues in our showbiz industry. With my people, everybody ready, set for us to rock and roll. Dr. Clifford is in the building. Doc, hope you are good.
By grace. What about you too?
What happened to you? I was expecting to have seen you in Kumasi for the Asante Hima's funeral.
Oh.
What happened to you?
What's wrong with you?
Who's roti? What do you mean by what's roti? Are they here for the drum?
Well, I would love to be there and witness some stuff. At the same time, it's also it's true.
Nah, but Biati, I can't see my dog. You're comfortable. As if it was Anka, you're now today. Now catching. Usro saying, "Are they? I'm call one. What is the eternity?"
Okay, let me be straight. This is one this affairs no. Actually, more. Say like especially the account setting, not Asante per se. The accounts during festivals and programs like this, there are serious funerals. Sometimes they will do something. So that fear has been in me till now. But I would love to be there because the sure cultural displays there also now. I would love to witness at first sight. Trust me.
Internal is also quite a bit rowdy.
Penny.
Penny.
If I put now, baby, I
to see But well, that aside, there is an argument online. Person don't start a doc. My opinion on it. People are suggesting that Ghana should start the introduction of funeral tourism. Like you see what is happening, and now across social media, nothing is making sense.
Sure.
The only thing people are talking about is Asante Hima's funeral. In terms of focus, so we be saying there, why are we not doing the funeral tourism? I think that funeral tourism in Ghana, they more compare any money credit or document. he made this suggestion when he was a deputy minister of tourism. And I said, as part of tourism in Ghana, no, yeah, chef funeral tourism count. Ebise who here, ebise who here. In summary, Audrey was saying.
It's a big conversation.
Okay.
Very big. Funeral tourism. We have to consider the individual. And you'll be a funeral now.
Let me
attractive. We will cry, we feature crap our own pit.
I don't invite you. I invite you.
So it's a big conversation.
Okay.
But nevertheless, incidents like Asante might so like intense. So usually a CISO, we need to take advantage of it and sell the culture, cash in out of at the same time, and send a message. You know, in our contemporary days, people feel like we've lost the value of our tradition.
Okay.
One thing I really cherish about Asante's voice, my Phyllis, even now, they still hold the culture. Because also most settings are, I say, you're diluted cultures, no? Because of migration and other diversities into the cultures have been diluted. But in situations like this, Asantes always make sure they display their rich culture, regardless.
Okay.
And then my follower, I was like, wow, or much I said it will be big. Though me a Christian, but it makes me proud as a Ghanaian. Say your rich heritage. So, well, it's a good idea, but then also communication have to go on more.
Okay.
Not just say it and leave it blank.
Okay.
A lot of communication have to go on. A lot of planning have to go on, and it should be within some particular setting or some particular hierarchy of people.
Okay.
Not just funeral tourism. It will be yes, also it will embedding people who are not really there to.
Okay, say it should be some specific people. I want to beg.
Some hierarchies of people.
No, and this is why I'm saying this. What I'm saying, sometimes you go on social media. No one who say Kobe would ne coffin a beer bottle.
Of course.
Club beer bottle.
Yeah.
Of course.
Obe who na Kobe wu. Na ne coffin a BB. I saw one na ne coffin palm tree. Coffin or palm tree near the You understand?
Yeah.
Palm tree.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, they do more. My own people I know see how coming cool.
Me better me who palm tree no adwuma no e bia no twa
Tapa.
Yahu obi a wawu a chama wawu ba the machine aside side dey obi atran na nim.
What uncle?
That is the tourism. That is the tourism.
No, that one has not really depicted our culture.
Oh no. We are talking about funeral tourism. What makes funeral a dead body? Oh yes. No, TT.
Now, if somebody know that, why is funeral?
If there is no dead body, why is a funeral?
It's true, but they all can't answer.
No, it is true. And now year class say a year cry. Die funny da hona a year. We see na Sunday na mujai and a party. Move scan marry. You understand? Enti say na nkofo bitimi e dane body ni timi di bibia. This is the tourism. It don't have hierarchy. No hierarchy. And it's a nana hima we are. Yeah, yes, nay, the shadow put your person with me. And if you want to do the funeral tourism there, what do you mean, cause a hierarchy? Ye be
but boss, they may call me a
Sampas will be a presenter, Carbon Cartel.
Well, I know now. I can NLD. NLD because it can transmit contagious because they all can be recently. No, the dead body needs start no be real body, anybody a shake casket one be the body itself.
Tourism. No, that is the tourism because that is what you will see elsewhere. Tourism is what you will see elsewhere. Baby.
And I can say even if it will be done, it should be done with some measures. Because if we are Muslims and what that work for God knows how many days, and we so we don't even know what killed the person. Now, what be done what big dreams are. Then a man for them bears, so who are you? So not be chow on Corona, sir. You know when you go to
funeral.
Thank you.
Fufu.
And then they will spread what you like organisms your naked eye cannot see.
And no tourism. When you go for these countries for tourism activities, only near my the buffy. And then I covered by a small beer to cry. And then you call tourism program in places now. Chemo could do buy in the back room. Oh,
it's nice. We can do it, but then conversations should be word. Not no some protocols be ended down. Okay. You know, so you can't cross these limits.
Okay. Well, so this is how and the person started Showbiz Daily. Or Sammy Flex TV. Yahoo say Nana Hima. It's so toy.
Chemical power.
Another spiritual power. Black power. And it's so say make no. O share screen is so Nana Hima Asante Hima na ye course no. Dot ye emu niema na e course no. Na ye bisa say maybe a twam na ye Minister of Tourism. Your friend Mark Krekumante honorable. Or suggest say anke betimi a
akwari onya brako.
Anke betimi a. You introduce what we call funeral tourism. E drew a year say ya. Ye be ye nime bi enkofo bi hu bi na eh wow me call Ghana ka ko hwe say. Enti bi say ne ye ka say e ade a ye nso so na obi ahu ana say ye nyai. Waiting come on they are Shaxi for the day. And if you are watching us, be it on Agbeve TV, Sammy Flex TV on YouTube, or Sammy Flex TV on Facebook, we want to get your opinion on this. Do you also subscribe to the funeral tourism? And answer here. You maybe do comments necessarily. Brian, now you're a tourism ambassador.
Oh yes, of course. That is why I support funeral tourism to the core.
You support it?
Oh, of course, 100%.
I saw you go.
100%. Because you see, tourism cuts across, and it has to do with you selling whatever you have to the outside world. For me, I am looking at how, yes, you see the way amount for. When you say I saw videos of people, I be more brofo dressed in our local. Your friend is saying attire, even to fit the occasion, and they had some people taking them through some of the processes and experience.
That's Otumfuor, right?
Yes, that's Otumfuor.
Wow.
The processes and experience in Ibraba. The processes and experience and everything. And it was beautiful. So I am looking at a period whereby we know that this will happen. And in fact, date was announced even before it was done. So I am looking at periods at ABIA, the ministry or even the people in the area can organize certain can do certain organization that will even accommodate people who are not indigenous of the land. To say, okay, if you want to learn about this and that, this is where you have to go. So it is beautiful. You see, and it is not only about big funeral locations like this. The small ones that we are even talking about, including the ones that even come with stylish coffins. Stylish coffins historically is even traced to the Gans, who are the originators of stylish coffins from the 90s. And it has been adopted not only by them, but even other tribes as well. And if we want people to know how these things are done, it is also an avenue for people to also learn when it comes to funeral tourism. You see, we only want to talk, when we think about tourism, we only want to talk about certain aspects of the way we live. But tourism cuts across, and it has so many wings, including funerals. Sometimes you see, sometimes you even get cultural shock. When I got a cultural shock one time when I went to the north and I heard they were burying people on trees. Yes, they lay them on trees for some time before they bring them to go and bury them deep into the soil. Eni nyina aka ho.
Ene Ghana.
No, but I check. I said I make a check about 10 years ago. About 10 years ago, and it is some people's culture. You cannot take it away from them, and it has its own significance. It is a opportunity. Why not? And if we want to talk about tourism is not only about people who like diasporans or people outside Ghana. Even we who are different tribes, who are from different tribes, this is even an opportunity for us to learn. So for me, I am very happy with the beautiful cultural display. Okay. And in fact, the form of unity that was even displayed, like the caliber of people that went to show their respect and homage to the Otumfuor is beautiful. Yeah. I think the government sent representatives, like people from different regions. Yeah. I saw like people from the north, from Vota, from like so many people came. So many people, different kind of chiefs coming to show display and everything. And you see, one thing that I also found very interesting was the display of the Otumfuor. You see, was the display of their friends said our traditional spirituality. So I was asking myself,
the fetish priest.
Yes, I was asking myself, say, when you now Ghana is a Christian country, Christian nation. Because when you check the people that are even involved in this, and the way the enthusiasm with which people are receiving the display of whatever is going on. These are all people that we are supposedly calling them Christians. These are people that we are calling them Christians. Yet, if you see the enthusiasm with which they
Okay, then is a misinformation. Other people saying now the reason is also Kwakubu some power not to continue.
Oh, because I saw a video of Kwakubu going to shake.
I'm reporting.
So for me, and like I find it is one of the interesting stuff that I found about this particular thing, which is why I support the call for funeral tourism. You see, Papa Yoko ya pamuni I went to me and Otumfuor ni na aka ho because we hu ne fe e no person okosua but or I know experience it. Either ways, whether he was able to, you see, even as he was not able to even shake hands with Otumfuor, it comes with some form of lessons. Into your channel say or bibi say see na or na different occasion po no or kwa. Now it is a learning curve for him to know so okay, in this part of the world there are protocols like this. And now say it is different from when you go to a different tribe or another tribe. Ni na ka tourism na ho. Ni na ka tourism we pick plane na akọ Amanfo Cove just to go and do your friend say water fountain and why Abreku ayo waterfalls baby yet we don't go. And look at it. Oh, it's big and it is very beautiful. It is very, very beautiful. So for me, the tourism, funeral tourism,
you subscribe to it.
100%.
Well, I don't know about you. Roland Amate likes the idea of funeral tourism. And Chamo, we will listen to Chamo. We are not ready. Also comments. Yeah, share position on this. Is it something you vouch for or feel it's Charlie? Papa. Chamo, come through.
Funeral tourism.
Me for me, I disagree. And me reason no say ebianka tourism na the pa na say what the government is kedi adwuma na e be no
the government
say be tourism the Ministry of Tourism organize hwan be disika hu a embassy bi ani so tourism na e dey ekoso no you don't need anybody to organize anybody to do whatever. If you want to witness what is happening in Kumasi, you have visa. The only thing that you need to do is to get somebody for work grounds or do a movie around. That's it. You say government tourism ministry ebi omo de bi omo to office omo ni adwuma nya yempe omo ko jina baby na omo director Amanfo opese okọ ha yi see opese you and one should be their job. Apart from that, there shouldn't be any other thing. So omo organizing buses for people omo ye hwan ni nyina no. Eyesika die adwuma na bebem. Tourism say ye be penkofu bi say omo mfa ye nko no hwa no no and a day sikadin be nti na men support no and the idea say obi nko witness what is happening in Kumasi, for me it is nice, and there are a lot of symbolisms and other things are happening. Ebinum missing for me and I been so church move fine ono na ye nyankofo bi a omo betimi a link up with baby to say menhia na o ma church ne mema Otumfuor say wahwa wahye eche bebre eche bi obehye bia wo
ni
yes say wahye ba ku bia na mo ma
say
ebi obehye
one with porcupine friend say we
wo ho no o bia o ha o sha na enwura bi ne nam ho saa enwura na e wo ho ni nyina de say de hye ndi sia enwura na e wo ho ni nyina e wo mini ndi no e na ye wo obi a obekire mu o link up with ya menhia ye wo nkofo a authorities na ye wo nkofo a o munim de ekire ne de ekoso nyina o betimi a kire se obi be fa ato ne ho so na ebia de ekoso obe document na later or documentary bi obeyi kra de agiska obi benya ska ho eno na me encourage eno kra no me nkasa government there individual be a wo ska and a wo pay ska no I think it's a good business so ultimate document is how we now opekra na men premier no krumu a fa ko ma abrofo no obetimi dey job mo pa especially NGO for saka wa for no United Nations ba ko UNESCO especially omo be jai say support culture hwan na omo moska bam now so they help how far so for me I think we should be encouraging people how they can take advantage.
So you are looking at the education aspect.
Yes,
around the funerals.
Yes, and how we can monetize it to for whoever is ready to invest.
Okay.
If you bring in like the way Okrekumante suggested it, for me it will be a money making venture. It will not bring anything.
I'm for the baby sky.
And I don't want government to come in this because going to Kumasi today or any other day, funeral, unya visa, unya bibia, or you can just go there and witness what is happening.
Yeah.
You just need advice or somebody to tell you what to do and what not to do when you go there. That's all. In the another tourism ministry and sana yetimiako Kumasi and I said that. And until I me supported the idea say yenye funeral tourism based on suggestion na Okrekumante the man. Yes.
Okay.
We are no free media. This is a nice thing. I mean, say Drewa Kumasi say people love to witness what is happening because enye obia lifetime no be hu. Maybe I witnessing it twice and I make an Otumfuor opokuare wuye no. I was in Kumasi and Otumfuor kasa mami wuye.
And so witnessing.
I want to be witnessing. Maybe who be that. Yes. And the Omo who be that. They may want to see it. It's an interesting thing, and sometimes the stories that will come with it, and no crying a man interesting. So we just need investors or somebody or willing to invest in that direction just to let people know what is happening and how to experience it. And we would not need Ministry of Tourism to make it happen.
Okay. Well, thank you so much. Now let me move on to Facebook to see what is happening there. I'll be reading YouTube as well. Larry Lock Haircut has given us the fire emoji. Sandra Brooks says, good evening, SM Boss. Sandra Brooks comes again and she says, I love this. Ellen Eva Odroza Brasame, I miss you. I miss you too. Yes, so that will be good, according to Sandra. Ellen Eva Odroza says, put this program on TikTok, please. Okay. Kwaku Fide says, Kumasi. Ellen Eva Odroza is bringing us greetings. Atiji Yellow Jr. says, Boga to the world and Shutter Movement. Sandra Brooks says, that will be okay. I'm sure she is also calling for the fact that we want to do funeral tourism and make sure some portions of funerals are captured for the people to know. I'm sure that is what she is talking about. Now, on YouTube, let me go ahead and read some of your messages where Sparrow is leading with Here We Go Again. Welcome back, guys. Doc still living in fear, childhood fear. I don't buy the idea of funeral tourism. As Doc said, if you work in the science field, you know what goes when it comes to dead body, especially if you know what caused the death. Now, Mosese SL says, I'm watching you from America House. Brasa, you people are doing great job. Kwame Knight says, Chemo has a point. When government comes in, their main goal is going to be how to blow cash. And he says, one government official can easily buy a property after one funeral. I got this on
Yeah, no problem.
American Fulani TV says, good evening, Brasami and Roland. Yeah, I got this on your day. I did it more be a car. What do you want? Well, so guys, this is how we welcome you guys warmly to today's edition, the Thursday's edition of Showbiz Daily. This is live on Agbeve TV, live on Sammy Flex TV, on YouTube, Sammy Flex TV, on Facebook. And you have heard and seen the people in the studio already. Roland Amate sitting very close to me from Shaxi, Shatter Movement Empire. Roland Report, which is on YouTube, as well as Showbiz channel gh.com. Log on for more news. Man like Intimdo de Solomon is also called Chemo. He's our online manager here at Flex Entertainment Limited, and also Intidosu Digital Consultancy. And of course, we have a medical practitioner. His name is Man Like Dr. Clifford Bano. Clifford Ba and then there will be film now. Because they had an account as a Man Like Dr. Clifford Bano. I don't know, Papa. I was raising maternity on board. Well, behind the scenes, production is being done by Theophilus Digosh, who is on camera. Desert is the producer. And big shouts to man like Sammy Tuga as well as Gerard directing the show here on Sammy Flex TV. Remember, we also want to read your opinions, so share them with us. Feel free, write English, and we'll surely read them. So, now you're kind of be fine. Chamanra edi patapani takum hunkomo. Na mahu angles be are catching my attention, and I want us to look at these angles now and come back to me do. Enra Patapaa ko OK FM. Oni Nana Romeo. Wele eko ye interview. Na after interview no, except kakeba about me who topic be. Na topic ni say Patapaa se ono de ewiase mo owe. Sarkodie onye nyame ma no. E dia mom sorry me Patapaa pa Sarkodie achew pa Sarkodie achew no. Also who is aze or dream one. He can't think far. It doesn't make sense. Yes. Also, onim the idea say opa Sarkodie achew. Na afi musori amo kana pa Sarkodie achew. Also Sarkodie ompa na achew ne empa na achew na. Well, e dia na want to asem no. First, yenko OKFM Studios na yenko hwe ebra na Patapaa ne na Romeo eye interview na yenti de okan na ye wie a mesamba maka asem bi achew. Stay tuned.
Me can't just say me panic. Say atembi o dey be on fancho. Say Sarkodie on not to Ghana music and I say I don't know about before the neck. Me panic. No. So different thing drum na Sarkodie na drum ni wi a. Na so na asema kan no so tie na say me panic wa on afrem me panic. Me mum de o kai no me kire ni de ntia one no wi me kan me enda me ka bio obi no batuma ka chance me mpasa Sarkodie chewa me pasa Sarkodie chewu me fi ahin fi o me mitin pe nsemu Sarkodie ye to say yen so an obe ye Sarkodie that be tell me pesa o boss mo me fi pe fi say o kasa na shi ni moja ya I will never leave you and Sarkodie chewa me ebe boss me bom show me busu but I say media funi bi no wa be yes Sarkodie nti say ono frɛ say mo mbo Patapaa ne ndom na mo so mo mbo but when you do this nyame na obi betumi afrɛ say me mo they do it why na betumi they be why you say one office we say so frɛ mo a oh na wo so ni pa on my ko be na wo boni dumi na mo eja ndom ne bo nti yeah is that artist organize your draws be bring say na mo bo be na mo bo be ne de ba so ma say na then na mumbo bi ne na mumbo bi ne we am say we twom o twom we me kitaka abi ya go so mpo sen no Sarkodie anya mi o I me person ba kana smart em se me Sarkodie e chew Bible baby eno wa tia se obi mpo bi chew abro no waka se tia me Sarkodie oba room
me hu ni di oba
me amobi am osofo no mpo ka chen se asem wan ka ne ye mo nka bi o che me obi ayo osofo according to Bible no che say yen wonam dua no Yakopon na solid dine the yakosum ya solid fie it's mo bi anka say Sarkodie me mpa ne chew Sarkodie mpa chew and you know also toilet man go for one mu
festival and to us
me can che Sarkodie dey me mpa ne chew
soldier your boss na our screen ni so no of fire in fact obisa Sarkodie no ne di na Bible o sanse na momo se watwam no no otikam Patapizi man na mutieu Patapaa so no on pass Sarkodie acho because of nsembia Sarkodie kafa ne ho and it's true Sarkodie na start his uncle one nya Patapaa and start his Sarkodie request party ka Sarkodie uncle kan anka Patapaa ma me ka hwe cause and reaction yesi bibi uncle ka papa enje de kire de ka papa da ho din ya wi when na ade chi na brand ye bi se friend Takum so akoka ensembi akre Patapaa based on the new one Shatawale here I friend no don't fall in love. Now don't fall in love na Takum koka say sika woni hu dia emma hu ni se Van Vicker. Na sika free ni hu dia omu hu ni Patapaa. When na Patapaa so buafu na o se Takum me pa che. Na say hey za. Na Patapaa song the on patcho but osi Takum me patcho me nim se na Takum nim se Patapaa position ninti na ono so da ba no ono so insist se obe patcho pan de onye bi da na me bisam se o patcho so patcho na peso bi patcho enkomo mienu na epe enye peso okay na me nyanti ase ba yentie the Patapaa kan Brian no edin komo Sammy Flex TV Showbiz today na yenti de okan na fe mapam for di kan ka se enyepe pa se obepa Sarkodie achewo no ene obe Takum be pa na chom se enyepe ba me bisa no se na achewo pa no achewo pa bi achewo pa me sorry manye ni ye bia e ba ko pe se e fa top ne ba e fa so ne ba me sorry manye ni ye ba ko pe but yenti de Patapaa so kan na yemra na Patapaa ma me misa what kind of apology na opese Takum ne management omunye ebi omu who how to do it e be bisa say na person omu me patch no na ebi me ni anim na me make sure say they'll do what is necessary.
Last I mean what I want to do is they have to contact my team.
Okay.
When management no about page so I'm sure say that one more show we nan kasa what about out no. Na me manage about first.
Yeah. Yes. Oba mi studio ma ebe cheche mu.
Make that two family no one contact make them artist.
And
I want to so artist. You see the manager to no do combo.
Okay say my punch ne yati my punch dey way. Me my punch ne makuni de dada. Me de ne ya yie. Enti a punch dem biem na oka no. Patapaa te menka. Oh my well. They will try to establish contact to Patapaa again. Well, that was Patapaa no so kase. Ebetimi anka Takum any the management omunkonko hu ono so managers na omunko pacho sana Patapaa se omunye. Na maybe say acha pa no difference but mampam for say o difference room. Mostly difference near then.
Oh, difference near.
What is the difference?
The difference is the circumstance, like the case in question.
The context of the
cases. And then the money is different. And you see, the first one that has to do with Sarkodie and Patapaa. Sarkodie na ekobo Patapaa din. And Patapaa came to respond. Now, in all the conversations, Sarkodie has not demanded for an apology from Patapaa. Sarkodie has not spoken.
Okay.
Whether he is okay with what Patapaa said or not, Sarkodie has not said anything. And Patapaa's own is also a reaction.
Okay.
So when you come and say Patapaa should apologize to Sarkodie, Patapaa should apologize to Sarkodie on what grounds? On what grounds? Because
Patapaa ebra Sarkodie kasa sem. And bufio okasa maybe kan Sarkodie mama nyina.
Did you ask Sarkodie to apologize to Patapaa?
I think some people did.
And what happened? So why would you want to force an apology on Patapaa? He reserves his own right. He has his own right to decide what he feels wrong and right. So if Patapaa Suhun is okay, whatever he has done doesn't merit an apology. What is an apology if it is like it is not coming from the it is not genuinely coming from the person's heart? It will not mean anything. If you want Patapaa to apologize, Patapaa can apologize to Sarkodie today and insult him again tomorrow. It will not do anything.
Okay.
And the interesting thing is that he will insult him again on the same issue. And that's what made that time with different issue. Obet me up so achel pa na ope.
Yeah.
Obet me up na choices. I know we didn't attempt on the same issue tomorrow. What will you do with that one too? Then you see that say apology the ka wanyempa anke. Patapaa, like I said yesterday, is a grown-up man, and he knows right from wrong. He knows what he is doing. People should not see Patapaa as the way some people are perceiving him to be. No. Patapaa is a very smart person and he knows what he wants. So if he sees no need for him to apologize, people should leave him. Why? Whatever the consequences would be, do any of these people calling for an apology stands to bear some of the consequences? No. It is unknown I see on patch. Besides, whatever he feels, have you also forced an apology for him? No, you haven't. But you think he is the one that is in a position to, because you think in your mind or in your judgment, you think his is more harsh than the person that caused him the pain.
Yeah.
Then you don't know the level of pain that he's also going through. Then you don't know the level of pain that he's also going through.
Okay.
So if you cannot force Sarkodie to apologize to Patapaa, don't come and force Patapaa to apologize to Sarkodie. It's as simple as that. And the case with Takum too is also different from the one with Sarkodie. Patapaa day in somewhere, and Takum mentioned him.
And I said, also say, I knew dinner obo.
Also, I knew dinner obo.
Yes.
That's the explanation.
So you see,
and that's as much as it's hard to take. If you want to be open-minded, you can give the benefit of the doubt.
I also say it is
and the benefit of the doubt to be
a doubt of the benefit.
No, we can't interview my serious.
No, you can give the benefit of the doubt.
Doubt of the benefit. No, but my point is that also what the right to decide if he sees nothing wrong with what he is doing. Me the say, where if something happens to Patapaa, something happens to Taku. I say we don't bear the consequences. We don't bear any consequences. We can only use their case to advise somebody that has not been or is yet to be in that situation. That is the only thing we can do. But we cannot force them to do something that we feel it is right for them. We can't. And especially when they are hell-bent on the fact that they won't even do it. There is no need for you to push an apology from somebody who is not ready to apologize. And then you might get for job. No. Besides, the person in question is not seeing anything wrong with what he did. Why would you want to force an apology from the person? Who now force your apology? Who interested in? What is your interest? Don't come and tell me peace. Because Obia Meso many. Obia Meso many, Obia Medi what, Obia Mekan Wasep. So if you want to force an apology from Taku, you are forcing an apology from Taku as who?
As the guy who made a song and mentioned Patapaa's name.
They be who catch Taku so on apologizing to Patapaa. And in what capacity, in what position? As a management member or as a father? Or as what? So they should just leave him. And two different cases. This one, Patapaa feel hurt. And he's demanding for an apology. What am I saying? And then on Takum Sarkodie different. No. This one, Sarkodie is not demanding for an apology. So even on that, you cannot come and tell Patapaa to come and apologize. But even the one that Patapaa is even demanding for an apology in the crown, Takum so apologize.
I said that.
Exactly. So it makes it two different cases. It's because Patapaa says he will not apologize to Sarkodie, so Takum also has the right to say apologize to Patapaa. You will be wrong. You will be wrong because in the other case, nobody is demanding for an apology. People more demanding for an apology. But this one, Patapaa is demanding for apology. It's in America say if Patapaa feels still demanding for an apology, na Emma, na Owobibiya, onye, enye go come. Do when Patapaa started demanding for an apology, Mekai honestly Sarkodie the any buyer. When people started asking him about his reaction, his initial reaction was not anger. Mekai his initial reaction to Sarkodie's issue was not anger. Later on,
in fact, I Sarkodie crying a bit.
Later on, and a switch here, and the other do baby Adri. Intino say over because of that. Intina make us say and switch here, the other do baby Adri. Nobody told Patapaa how to react to that pain. Nobody told him how to react to that pain. Inti say ne, ebio before for also the ayel. Now u feel pain. Now I catch and say, he should come and apologize. Not say I apologize. Whatever you get to do.
Okay.
It is as simple as that.
Today, you press here,
Munye, do it. He did there. What the best
Okay.
At the end of the day, it is about the person and the repercussions that may go on him. Me and me here, I bear no consequences. So it is Takum that into me or on the Patapaa the artist now the one action
word Patapaa as an
say action neighbor. You know what the word means. You know what the action word means. It's easy. It's simple. It's like I said, Patapaa baby, Charlie, do one besides. Say it will serve as a huge precedent. As Obi or China Kombo Patapaa ni different way. Any people that make us say a better crack a Godfather Shatawali. Only who can fear say only who prim cry because me I want Patapaa to go to the full length of whatever he wants to do.
I see.
If he wants to forgive the guy, he should die uncanny yen proper as a film. If he feels Charlie, still the guy is being hot-headed, that's one yedding. No, see on ya, Patapaa, whatever you get to do, do am,
and make we see.
Simple.
Wow. Roland said contest in your pay. It's more beyond for pressure to Takuma na Patapaa. Well, let me go on to Clifford.
Roland Elino. The contest is never the same.
Okay.
Because in the Sarkodie incident, so Sarkodie no dekai eko kan Patapaa. So over come here, you don't show me how I should react towards you. Me instinct, enemy feelings, I'm very reactive towards you.
Okay.
The hinty, come say me bulky to a binti, I don't know the boss. Once I was coming one day.
Me body me pay.
Thank you. And I don't know who is saying say Patapaa should go and apologize to Sarkodie. On what basis? Say me say ni yeah, or see it's a prophet in the say. So if it's from a prophet, then I'm trying to believe it's a spiritual background with whom be.
According to story out now, I'm gonna say prophet be say Patapaa person nya hit songs more hit songs.
I didn't get the details, but what do you so see prophet no say conscience say go apologize, but like
even na Patapaa bu say na Sarkodie Bible.
Of course. Now when I when somebody apologize now, come on. Even in as much as spiritualism or no. Even the spiritual world, some will be a friend a custom order. And now like lay down principles there. So far as I will offend him, you know. You are the one supposed to apologize to me first. Even though maybe I went too hard on you. But all this boils down to our society say paying akola Any asem akwande be ready for. In this case, I'm using pain because Sarkodie is bigger.
Okay.
In comparison to Patapaa.
Okay.
So this is how society has carved us. Say pain akwanya asem be ade be wa akwano no differ.
Okay.
But in the real sense, Sarkodie was the one went to break Patapaa. And he gave it to him. So why I tell him say onunko apologize and so beg. And so you also tell him say why we nyame. You are not God.
Only Bible.
Yeah, you are not God. And
Bible.
You may never know. So Patapaa has not gone down. Yesterday, okay, baby. When I was watching the interview, on car say we are resigning. On fire the microphone end to the fact say you are not hearing from him. Nobody plans when to nobody. I can't plan for you when to release, when not to release. Maybe I on them air cookie. You may never know.
Yes.
So what makes you think say watch him? On him. Because you won't name the plans are all. For all you know, or cookie baby, you may never know.
Oh, I need it mathematically.
Systematically. So, well, all this, my man for F4 margin, it's amazing the way now people look at situations and look at the way you are not the margin for cycle, for one can be actually. It's bullshit. Trust me. That's about cooking. And Osho Anita Akum then also. And now he was on this seat, right?
Yeah. Same position, same.
No. Only I know I had TV.
He said the fact who's there? It's explanation of man. In fact, but well, you could get him right.
You just saying United.
Because who tell no the way the sentence came out. And the explanation was given here. In fact, but where I mean outside with him is Patapaa and Gazette, the name Patapaa. The word was in existence before he came. And then we were watching Otumfuor.
Yes.
On G didn't man. Say in native language. Onunka say like the word Patapaa or no Nikasa. Now Patapaa be German also say there. Whilst if long as I said it. Even the custodian of the dialect in Korean G man.
Okay.
So who are you to come take it up?
My Patapaa on G word in the man.
Why German no?
There be any word no German.
The usage.
Like you the guy was saying the action word. Action word no Patapaa action word ni asembia. Patapaa now.
Yes.
No. Patapaa from our setting is never a noun. On all four for us to have.
But it's based on context. It's based on context.
No,
no.
Action words can also be a noun.
It's just like be a friend
forgive. And now go be a friend. God knows my problem.
Forgive. No, it's I be a friend. Forgive. Who share the birth set so it was so. So no. It's registered and certified.
No, but that is not argument enough. I don't know whether you like it or not. Patapaa justice one.
I missed
Patapaa.
Tomorrow I go and Gazette and register Patapaa. I'm going to say it's original Patapaa. I'll be the original Patapaa.
No, the Patapaa. Also the Patapaa. And then oh no original. Oh the Patapaa. And also the Patapaa. You can go and Gazette it. Oh the Patapaa. Or also the Patapaa.
Yeah, what
I'm trying to say is, a man in gym to know so chi.
Say yes.
It's so obvious that they reviewed the song here. Means I'm gonna make Apple defense after a careful listening, I realized say Emfa. But yes, still now say allow him to go. Allow him to go in the sense because word Nangsa say ambiguous. It's really, really ambiguous. And you are not the originator of it.
But you can analyze the context. Context, not
where context means like where you are coming from is different from where I'm coming from.
Of course.
So what I don't know.
Say Obia always kase Vambika. And I will need to car You who say Patapaa.
And I won't say different.
Of course.
And they say baby.
I to force you understand you.
So Van Vika then the OTA says nipa bi a friend.
Of course.
By Patapaa the own say nipa.
Symbolism.
I can also
symbolism.
Yeah, I can tell you it's figurative. It's figurative. Even their complexion difference Kartel.
Van Vika is a calm person. And Patapaa is Patapaa.
Oh, and they are action word.
Okay, wrap up.
So, my point is, even though Takum so around Patapaa, I mean, I know and I'll say it here, I wish and I'll prefer say, I prefer Patapaa as a brother in the industry, not uncooling it down. Nevertheless, so see on you can't force him to, because the word Patapaa no, and you'll be idea.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Clifford Barno, on this one. I'll be going on to Intim Dodo Solomon, aka HMO, to wrap up on this particular topic. Say, Achao Pano, almost say Nyampa, and we say we different. Yeah, share some say HMO. Share some topic with me.
Say, topic we said the. Clifford Air Cannon or your Patapaa. In the way no a description I'm the ama Clifford. Me nka say ni din the Patapaa. Me say oye Patapaa.
Yes.
In the no Patapaa any wo ma me ko ana oni me ma me ko. Because we no a description I'm the ma. Name say Clifford e kwa akoye ni nyom. No, because Mineska me Van Vika. All the Wadika Bobidi.
Yes.
So we know say you are mentioning names.
And I obo man. And I obo confirm that they are in a certain circle.
Exactly. Now because Mineska me to say Patapaa, I say a 100 day. A action word.
That is the beauty. That is
another
the beauty
name
of art.
Oh, Monfrey, so
that is the beauty of art.
Another name.
That is the beauty of art.
So unim ka yanzi eni mutre
able to appreciate it at different levels.
Okay. Takum ne Patapaa issue ne dey straightforward. And again, and also so emunya din sa ate say Sarkodie ne Patapaa den. The reason is at this point, like I said yesterday, Patapaa position who say he's in for peace. Into what Takum de onye. Us friend management. Watch all the oye and do na friend management that asem nature. Or because anyama is a question because behind the scenes. In the minimum that Takum ni Patapaa the end there, we are on the part a bit ending at peace. I mean, me who is a son because Patapaa and you say, Upamito, I mean, or see, friend management. Do friend management. Because a dinner or born. And it said they are born on an ninja son. Otoko so every man dia obey at peace with himself. Say akoye ni.
I say me friend na meto nko say
ocho dwaya a wa ha bibia bedadin. Ne dey yi apai because Patapaa cross ni din no. Spiritual.
Of course.
And no ndimi ma me bobo sa akeke. Say bibi koso. So for Takum and Patapaa, I think there's a way out. The ma Sarkodie they need different. Say at this time no, Sarkodie is not demanding for any apology.
Okay.
And again, almost demanded for apology on behalf of Sarkodie and so no. Almost biased and they are not being fair to Patapaa. Because they were not asking Sarkodie to apologize. Mean say any presenter or anybody or demanded say Patapaa apologize, including Prophet now or son Diana. One who do who said Sarkodie Patapaa. And I said, Yankopon now, Besson Diana, and Yankopon. Well, who can't say, on to catch Sarkodie say, on to apologize.
Okay.
Patapaa apologize. We are biased prophecy.
Okay.
If there's anything like that, a biased prophecy. Because we know where the whole thing started. And why ignore that part, just for you to come out and say Patapaa uncle Sarkodie. Now there's Sarkodie, so because Nyami shraning tino, and your Patapaa never born no more years. Oh, I brought Patapaa a musician. It is Patapaa born no more years, not as in Nyami shrawana. this is so like it's so demeaning. And ye bibi e say ultimate catcher obi. And this a Patapaa abo fu no aka bibi. Now we suffer now say when your prophecy cry sebi. E say odi nyansa to ho. Now we be kan bibi a nyansa wo mu say Patapaa e bi asem no ya. And ni kwa say this asem we do bia. Na mum e bia for you to get your blessing or whatever no. Mesra wo say e bia o de pa chewa na bibi ye mane nye say ase wotinase na mum de we no ye beboa no. Me mane nye say ase wo command for him to do something because ana prophecy ni buy. I say one ko pass akode chewa ontimi ne we. Na obi oye musician a wo ka tell say obonum wo yi ase na je say nyame enhira. Like just think about it. Yeah, I think that sometimes ebinum didi agro ebinum money yes and said that but when you think about it deeply, what do you say? Ebe hano attract yourself anything on say ye nyina ye ka say eba from Patapaa na akra no wa amfa sa no nim say oh sa akode abomidin me no kra no say no munyam say akode be bonyum no abomidin sa na Patapaa reaction no eba from the beginning.
Okay.
But what I said, Junior, who quite children know to know, Debbie. As a mere Sarkodie can say, all the quadrant dream one. And yeah, Papa, what did my temper as I answer cry as say, Medina Brandon account. And no, I might or Junior who we and I man be can't they all come. And this will be a patch of one. A yes and or especially or ma or mood demand between them. No, young funny say, what can be actually me, Mensma can be actually and Asama Koda. Omo mu demand for apology no omo nko sa akodi onko ka say all apologize but the bia omo sha Patapaa omo so apologize no omo they are just living a double standard life and I think say omo nye fair to Patapaa in any way for them to say that you can advise Patapaa to apologize but to recognize the deep emotional torture sa akodi the man on the first before you even talk about him going to apologize. Okay. So if you don't do that, don't even dare ask Patapaa to apologize to Sarkodie. Oh yes, you are not being fair to him. So for me, I think Patapaa is in the right place to say apologize, so for now, the Bible no Patapaa actually or says a din Sarkodie any Bible and I what the cousin Nishra I was say this or Panacho Sanka and Sarkodie Eddie Solomon and I saw this John and I saw or the Ezekiel chapter 1 and I saw chapter 1 verse 2 do baby and then here beer a bebo Patapaa name mum says Sarkodie any Bible mude so for no name comes no how the be who na Patapaa no atonsu.
Anyways, let me go on to Facebook to see what is happening there. Who is saying what? Nafe yen twaso. Okay. Ellen Ivaldro says the studio looks beautiful. Well done, guys. Vanko says good evening all. Ellen Ivaldro comes again and she says our tradition is absolutely beautiful. Bernard Rick Farmerbill, I like this name, Farmerbill, says God is here. Ellen Ivaldro says Patapaa has really matured because before he would have said more. Shut up, pay dizzy, says SM. Owusu Pablo says Sack must feature Patapaa, that's all. Is that the solution?
To pacify the ghost.
It's not a bad idea at all.
Ellen Ivaldro, I agree with Roland Amate because if the apology is not genuine, what is the point? Kweku Fidi says no SM must feature Patapaa. Okay. I love what the man is saying. That is what Sandra Brooks is also saying, that I love what the man is saying. I don't know which of the men do, because everybody here is a man.
I think it came at the time that Roland was.
Yeah, so we have to know who that man is. Now I'll go on to YouTube to also read some of your messages, your latest messages from here as well. Nafe Yentwaso. Okay. Let's continue from here. Kwekukum since Brasam is Long John enjoying Shatter Movement. Yes, I want to believe he's enjoying Shatter Movement. Kwesi Ayafe says Patapaa Abba. No, sorry, I said Pa. Abba says thank you for the birthday wishes. Yes, yesterday was Abba's birthday, and I'm sure Abba might have watched it or seen it. And she's saying thank you to her uncles. I said Abba says thank you for the birthday wishes. Now, Kwesi IFS says she thinks Daddy is quite famous.
Yeah, you are famous. Yeah,
of course, Daddy is quite famous. On this channel, Daddy is famous.
Famous, yeah.
American Fulani TV. Brasami, what's up with the remix of Street Crown? Because we are still waiting for it to sprinkle sand in someone's Gary. The idea is not to sprinkle sand in someone's Gary. The idea is to do music for business, and and yet someone's Gary na focus business na share. That is what we are trying to do. Now, okay, Kweku Kumsin says Patapaa is right because they keep saying it, and the agenda radio stations keep asking the same question anytime. Sparrow, I think Patapaa got different issue with Sack, but not because of the song. I quite remember he was on Sammy Flex show during Xylophone days, praising Sack for mentioning his name in his song. Now, Sparrow, he says, Takum needs to chill small. Utah FC, guys, wrong is wrong. Please, quit making sense out of people acting out of emotions and not making the right decisions. Sparrow, that prophet telling Patapaa to apologize is not serious. He doesn't even know how the case started. Sparrow, we don't want any Banku prophet to break. Kwesi IFS says, anyone asking PZ to apologize lacks wisdom. Is there anybody asking PZ to apologize lacks wisdom? Well, I don't know where someone lacks wisdom here, Mr. Tobo. You didn't come on. Somewhere some make me apologize. Yeah, but some they lack wisdom. Tobo. I start be crying. Now, let's go for a quick commercial break, and when I come back, we will be moving on to the second half of the show. Remember, this is still Showbiz Daily. We are live on Agbeve TV. We are live on Sammy Flex TV, which is on Facebook. We are live on Sammy Flex TV, once again on YouTube. And I want to be reading your messages. I do this with you. And when there is time, we will also activate the phone lines for you to be part of the conversation with your voice. Stay tuned. I'll be back.
To really help on Shaxi, because this is one of the most advantageous app that we have in Africa right now. Shaxi is growing in the market gradually, and I would like to tell everybody that the good news about Shaxi is that you just subscribe with 20 Ghana cedi. Use it for 12 hours. 12 hours in minutes is 720 minutes. All the money you make is yours, commission free. I thank you guys all for supporting Shaxi from day one up to now. And I just want to tell you guys that Shaxi has a good package for everyone, both our riders and our drivers.
Yes, boss.
The same.
Nyamina domo.
Na womasa meka no onwie
the power chow ne ho mfa no.
Ede na ye no.
Masa no pay ne jedua body ne nkoyi o.
Master, yes won't apo. Na won't agbebe taifa me sanka. Time na me walande no. Eno na me no. Ema mi general well-being no koyi na mitumi didi ye kama. Mentan yare. Agbebe taifa me say very good. Enti kopa bito. Enianom we ye agbebe MW capsule. Eyema womu a omahoodin akofomo a omuntumi nyina wo nan so yi. Eyema vitality any general well-being. We recommend ma mu nyina agbebe Venox Gota. Eyema obia wenya osa anase obia na ya sewe no. Enti fitafo, gedifo, masons, farmers obia nkope binto edro nyina enye ma apemfo oba o ma akwada nofo ene akwada ondi mfie dumienu FDA agidwedie nkratuo yatum.
Yes, boss.
The same.
Nyamina domo.
Na we must.
Hi family, have you noticed now Vema comes without a seal? Same refreshing taste in a lighter bottle with less plastic, less waste. Easy to compress and shrink for recycling. One small change, one big step for a cleaner future. Join us protect our planet. No seal, less waste. Hi family, have you noticed now Vema comes without a seal? Same refreshing taste in a lighter bottle with less plastic, less waste. Easy to compress and shrink for recycling. One small change, one big step for a cleaner.
Well, welcome back to Sammy Flex TV Showbiz Daily, right here on Sammy Flex TV, streaming live on Agbeve TV as well. And I know, sir, we are singing now. Be on social media, YouTube, be on Facebook. I'll be reading your messages, so keep them coming. We do this show with you. It is called Showbiz Daily, Mondays through to Fridays, 7 p.m. on the dot. Then we are here. Now, Kojo Kansale win. And say Java Bonting, a brand na ye national film dialogue. You say a nipa mutrasini na mumra na ye nidi ya hunkomo. Omo ye actors, omo ye producers, omo ye cameramen, omo ye sound, omo ye light. In fact, obia oye BB film writers, omo ye BB. In fact, ayi friends for real means a crack.
Special effects.
Special effects. In fact, so be your movie BB and Mumrebi na yan
Tony Asan command so called.
Tony the uncle.
Okay.
And the son man the uncle. Meaning the entia. Honest the babe can brofo.
Yeah.
And I saw mun kono unko twetwe mun komo. Na mun ko na na yedi komo share so. Na na popa amanfo cheche o ma dwen sa. Sana Kojo Kansale win. Ono oye film producer, executive, or sanso actor. In fact, or almost everything when it comes to filmmaking. No hobby. You hear no man that say me. I say yes, Kojo Obekade. Kojo say national film dialogue no there. Many aje say na ekoso ne pa. Ne mu ade ba ko amempe say ye bae no. More camera for too much. Mon catchy Emma Yantia say brofun kwana moka. Enti onu mom de wadwa. Asemi I can see you. Ebra Kojo yes wadwa na asen komo no. Efe start ye BB. Start ye BB because ye can send ye share solutions out there by our problem ni say ye camera for. And then another filmmaker Ivan Kwashiga. Echo Hits FM. And I kwame dazi ni Dorina view ebisa say Mr. Ivan Kwashiga na Kojo Kansale win problem the bar ye say wenya issues kakra with kasa na mo kan na mo cambrofo no kwa no odwen ho sen na Mr. Kwashiga man response no utia na say Esther bi utia Esther bi say Lori asem no kanu ase nyansa nim uti ase Lori asem no kanu ase nyansa mu. In fact I be well there no problem mention it tinti yanko tie dey see what hit FM videos they break hits ebra kwame does in during bisa Mr. Kwashiga say na Lori asem mu fa ne sen mu mu di ade we nim no asem na Lori kan mu fa ne sen tie dey okan na me ba me bisa mu say the question and the response or the response and the question your problem or one. Let's watch this. I'll be back.
Lewin said that the mode or medium of communication, which is English, is a problem for some of them. Is there a concern to you?
Well, when he spoke in Tree, I did not understand because I don't speak Tree.
Wow.
I'm an Ewe. I try to understand. And I doubt if I spoke ever, he would even try to understand. Do you understand? So it's a big conversation, this thing. But what I know is that the NFA, we did not prevent anybody from speaking their local language.
Exactly.
Anybody that wanted to speak their local language was allowed to speak. And you see, sometimes some of these comments take us away from the objective.
True.
So we tend to... It becomes the news. And if I'm on a platform that you're also on.
Yeah.
If you read through the conversation yesterday, you realize that everybody was talking about, the language and all that. Why? It is rather important for us to talk about the issues that we raised. How can we move from where we are?
This is Hits.
Lewin said that the mode or medium of communication, which is English.
Okay. So, sorry about that technical hitch-up. We are sorry about that. Okay, so let's move on to the next business. I think Kojon Kansan Lewin is still registering his frustration about the language spoken at the National Film Dialogue. No dear. Or Jidi say brofo no common yedi nikra yanti asie. But Mr. Koshigan said, Charlie, any abriu, ye can't say me yehu. Until bana obeka brofo ase nsem na yehu ye kan ehu ya no. Oh ya changes and common, oh ya man common dane brofo ni twi. Eno no ehu hia sa. Ye tie de Lewin so kan sane edi kan no. Lewin start a conversation. Tie de ono so di kan na fe. Yembra na metie board of directors for the Omosoka.
Onsa, I take a break from a Bofosa. Onsa, we to a producer or just in which mean kind. To Bofa can want or can even go suggesting over the answer is Amanaboa. Well, I'm an anti. You say no, a 2 session, she in English. Or be on 20p, tell me also 120p, or be also 120p. It should be a couple of. But don't answer anything before. Boom by there, or 100% be at p. But for the Ember 60 and 40 table. 40 na come table for better to yasi. Or so kwa. E didn't meeting ya baye. I was a bar. Ye jira one page, ye be film. Ti obu abatra o. Papa want to kwa. Nyere na na nya nye di jana. So much session. Okay, this session yan ko English. This session ko P. Na mo muso mo tikene e tuma tiase. Obi o tuma kana bi because oba kan never bon po. Be want man ka sene ntino. Oni ni yesa ko fie. You know the buyer, I'm sorry, because one TV, ya couple for sale throughout.
Yo, Kwajo.
Answer. I take a break from a buyer, but for sa. Answer. We to a producer or just in which mean kind. To Bofa can want one.
Welcome back once again. This is Showbiz Daily. Yatie the Kojon Kansan Lewin Ekano. I'll say brofuno. Problem. You share the problem, no? You share response free. Ivan Kwasigan so her by na any come. Chabo start way na yenko.
Well, I think the National Film Authority no Ivan Kwasiga kan on oma faili.
Oma faili.
Yeah, oma faili poto. And yeah, Lewin de no kwa na expose omo even conversation omo have or ha you can be one them to say matter and come there no HSO ma feel poto and no anything na me call that direction as I'm not lewe kan then ni kwan kra say and come ma lewe beka on say ono e ka say lewe's concerns no direct yes and you are still ignoring him or no to me abeka bibia I overshadow even what you went there to discuss when they ask you are still ignoring him. You are trying to say his concern not any relevant.
Yes.
So yanka as a papa, they forgetting the concerns. Meanwhile, this guy is really influential in the movie industry.
Fact.
So for me, I think it's just a failure on their part. The thing is that I think based on how I responded to Lewin, he was not responding based on the fact that Lewin has a genuine concern they have to address. He responded in the way say, because in his response he said that
yes,
Lewin but it is not between you and Lewin. And no mummy no assembly Lewin concerns no and just because or no ent or can't hold it, but he pointed out said there were other people like him. Omonti brofuna makan omonti my language omonti mean can be. Lewin shouldn't even raise this concern, and the point is that I think NFA National Film Authority aware of this
time and no
program no they should make provision for that exactly translation because this is a problem that it is there so there are some people in the industry and any crimes because they are very influential in the industry and to make provisions for them don't even let them ask. That's the thing. And they will respond now and can say, oh, okay, this was an oversight. So next time you make provision for that. You will get somebody who will translate the English that people will speak. And when somebody is also speaking Tree or any other language, you will get somebody to also translate for the English people to understand what is happening. That is the response that you should be giving. Not a personal response like me too. I don't understand all the things that he will say. And who you in charge, then your language is what will rule. That's what you are telling us. But no, you are trying to solve a problem. Like he said, say language, overshadow the important thing that they did there, and it is true. Why? Because Kodun Cancer is very, very influential in the industry. People will listen, regardless of your personal issue that you have with him. Whether you think that his way of doing movie is professional enough or his way of doing things me and so I know you're personal. That is how you feel about him. But the point is that he's influential in the industry. He's making a lot of moves in the industry. He is pushing so much that say you can't abua industry na bibia who say industry need na so in the work conversation I did say a problem in the industry na all the language you free na obekan ya where any response papa bia than to say me too I don't understand his language. It's a failure. I think all the things that they did there nothing good came out of it, and they win concern or approve, especially the response coming from Ivan approve say ampa what they went there to do nothing good will come out of it because influential people and to me are making input of what is happening and whatever decision that you will take there they won't follow and and I say more person for only English people among us say okay this time only those who can speak English and next time you will do something for other languages even if not Tree for other languages we will make provisions for that. I think he had opportunity to give an answer that can settle the whole thing, but he blew it because of his personal sentiment about Kodun Cancer. Yeah.
Well, adewe adebia hard drain where you kromuha because I know say we better say but program na no official and formal program. And official and formal program say there. Official language no any use. Enti say obana untimi and tekasana omo organize they can do less about it because it's an official program, it's a formal program, and to make it general no. Indeed, who knows that there were some Nigerians there. There were some other foreigners there.
On country and country make provision for them. And the reason is that they are influential. So and you can ignore. You see, you want to solve a problem. Like you are saying, our official language is English. But as a French for Baha, we have translators. So Chinese for Baha, we have translators for them. If you cry, the idea is so much. Oh, Kasa, no, you translate more. Chinese, no, apart from Omukro, but so Baha, because of their impact and influence, we make provision for it. So you will be based on that to make provision for those who can speak Tree, because unless we are saying, say, those who can speak Tree like Kodun Cancer, Lorraine and others, they don't have any impact in our movie industry. If that's what we want to say, they are fine. And they bet me I ignore them. But if they are influential in the industry there, you have to make provisions for them. This is a special request. It's because of their influence. So when you be anka wakasa enka overshadow even the most important thing now as an organizer can admit to say what he said is taking over what you went there to discuss.
Well, thank you, Tiamo. Clever, come through. Now, mention also opinion on this.
I don't say the NFA failed.
Okay.
But can I say if they had made provisions? I know in the interim, they can just summarize. I've been to meetings. We can then not backwards or not about tougher. I'll say, oh, this is a summary of all we've been discussing, so that you can also do your inputs. But we transcend it beyond what just appeared there. Composium or whatever. We got symposium now. Because this is something that was a short TI statement now. Means so teaching. So what is this trying to tell you? No, not personal. What is this trying to tell you is say also be asked to say yen can kasa. Will it be possible?
No.
Yeah,
no. You people are not getting it. And then I'm saying Chinese neighbor. Why do we make provision for them?
And the influence. And the
someone like Definitely was also there.
Definitely is powerful enough in the movie industry now. They will make
provisions.
Yes, it's about power. Like you guys
power
are
and influence.
Yes, it's about power and influence.
So, and American, they faulted, but so Oko can't be brain so. Then I'll come from where everyone is. Because as I say, I was trying to reason with him. But at the point where it was emphasized to say provisions, I was trying to, I'm not to make percent, but say, why are you trying also to force the tree?
No, he is not forcing it. His influence is making it.
Okay. To force the tree. Yes, Shane says, okay, you can just do a quick summary for him. But then, say, you want to force it down, there will be first say, then force mine down. So if you are making provision, they have to make provision for all these people. By the time we come to a realization as a country, or as a people, say, aside the English that represent us, we should get one dialect. It becomes more formal or more universal among us. And in the absence of the English, we can use. Do you get me? Then time I say it transcends beyond them. It means Yedika Obakenia, these are all part of it. It goes beyond just what happened within a boardroom.
Okay.
No. So if no that set in Nepal, we'll get it wrong. But as a people, collectively, we should come together. No, it's okay, fine. The English, if it's formal, it represents us. But aside the English, what else? What other language can we use? The average Ghanaian will also feel being part of whatever is going on. Wouldn't feel like he's been taken out of it. Until we come to this realization, some of these issues will always pop up.
Okay.
Because if we are, I feel we have a genuine concern, which I feel the tree is also well accepted within our society. But I say also because of his influence, there should be tree. I don't buy that. What makes you think you are influential than me?
Based on the evidence available.
Oh no, come on.
Lewin is powerful. In fact,
I'm doing my best within my small corner. He's also doing his best within the small corner to push whatever industry we are pushing. So don't feel say
some people are bigger than others. I mean that's
there are two ways about that.
Some people are bigger than others. Yes, but then if I'm in the same shoe with you, if you're a nurse and I'm a nurse and I'm telling you say me I've worked for this number of years, I have this intimacy, will you buy it from me?
Of course, if there's an evidence for that.
No, but you understand? I say, me my example. In that might be a typical example. Say so. Obi find so Obi say pusher or pusher is a guy, and the win was there. Do you think he can? He was easily on a better level headed, not be fun easy. But so if he also want to stand strong, then we should push the guy. Do you get where I'm coming from? Who was strong Voltarians who are also actor.
Lewin wasn't there to push his culture or his language. But he wanted to understand what is happening.
The answer now, Ivan, the man now. Or Patapaa say, if you are asking me to speak your language, I don't understand your language. So, if I also speak mine, will you understand?
No.
Hence, for this rivalry not to happen, let's go on a neutral ground. That's what Ivan is trying to tell Lewin.
This is not a neutral thing.
Official
ground. Thank you.
That's not a neutral thing because what it means is that you don't want Lewin to be part of the conversation.
Why are you feeling say he's been taken out of the conversation?
Because until the more can I say, it's as simple. And yes, or forcing a language on you. He wants to understand what is going on for him to participate. And he is telling you that I don't understand what you guys are saying. And you know, who person can say, okay, won't you say, then you don't need to be here because no one is. Meanwhile, the guy wants to be part of the conversation.
Baby.
Okay,
I also trying to tell me he was not seated next to someone.
What's it? The Omukabi want.
I also trying to tell me Lewin was not seated next to someone.
Someone to do it.
Even on this show, you go sometimes meet the girl. Maybe Sana.
Hey, David.
Oh, but Obebusa saying,
David, Lewin there no call and one cause of Bisa
Obio. Well, this is one of the reasons why when they call for our meeting we near that dinner, most of the Kumasi guys and Omuma
don't come here.
Omunti. And yes, I said that say on Beso Beba, by Oba, you be Jojo no qua. Yeah. You want to try to leave it there. And I live by ya Jojo. Yeah. Okay.
All kinds of boy. Hey. Well, thank you, Clifford. Ro, 5 years now, Yanko last time.
I don't understand why are simple. Like
we
as an industry, we want to trivialize it. Like niyama who here. Like the topic of the day, ama odre who I want to say. Both from me, I am disappointed in the concern from Lewin and the response from Ivan. Yes. I am disappointed in both. Because Ubi Samia, you see, we can make a case for Lewin and say, oh, Okoye no ni omo kind now and tiase. But Charlie, in 2025, we want to make such a case for Kojo Kasa Lewin on what? Somebody that is working with people internationally. It is a omo teaching neba of a translator.
Thank you.
What are you saying? I want to just Obi. Yes, I don't have a problem. Yes. You see, I don't have a problem. But my point is that Lewin cannot come and tell me, say, meeting or say honor. No, it is not possible.
No.
So my point is no. I can't want to. I said me and me will be aiding common crime. Meeting semi bane dia me. It make sense. And you see, this is an official meeting. See, we've been to so many official meetings, functions. Your friend is saying dialogues. Obi to me Mike no aka say mo bro for no me or they would even prefer to speak key. Obi put me kai egbe me yeka so is there anybody around who can translate? What stopped Lewin from saying that? During the meeting. Oh, Chemo Jaisa. My point is that you cannot tell me, say, from beginning to end, Lewin and Teshi. Oh, that rule I say. So in the middle, where there are your friends say provisions for you to register or make an input, tell them straight in the boardroom, saying you're more kind of man. So if there is a way they can summarize it, that is my point. But so who came here, Paul? Your Paul now, Piano, be now wanting the shows are concerned. Who are you addressing it to? I don't know my point.
To the organizers.
Yeah, whilst you had an opportunity, because I saw this lady speak, this veteran actress. Oh, I've forgotten her name. Okasai, Matankoma Kasai. So many, almost everybody in that particular setting spoke. They gave an opportunity for people to make inputs. I'm not for Kasai. So what stopped you from Lewin? So what Jim Mike now say, make a tree and I'm kind of man. See, you guys should go back. You are that influential for them to find somebody there and then to translate for you, or to tell you whatever they are talking about. But say Lewin, who jahonum? Now you're pong. Now but now be now one say kasa nyomo kind man tia. Then who are you trying to? Oh yeah, fine. Oh, you just want to find something to make a case. You just want to find something to make a case because if Lewin say not a solution as at that time for the meeting, if the meeting was really really important for Lewin and he wanted to make an input, Lewin there and there would have found somebody to solve this situation. Sammy we are muye. For somebody to even volunteer as a translator, you are telling me said the
caliber of people that went there, they wouldn't get anybody.
Oh, why not?
So why didn't you raise it? Now try me upon now be that until raise the issue here. Then why now you know? You just want to find something to make a case keke. And then our person here. And the response from the Ivan Kwashiga, and also more disappointed.
Yes, no
response. And also more disappointed. Because you should know where the person is coming from. There's the person's concern genuine. It is genuine. The person's concern is genuine. It is some personal way. Then it means that you also now want to highlight relevant to the meeting. That is what you also want to do. Because there's a very simple way to kill this case. Simple.
Sharp.
Just tell the person, oh, we apologize for that inconvenience. Yes, we understand. Because in our minds, we thought, okay, this was the official language. And with the caliber of people there and your experience in the game, we just assumed or presumed that, oh, everybody, if not to that higher level, the basics of the formal language there, you guys can understand. So that is why we did it that way. So moving forward, we will make provisions for it. You kill it. You kill it.
You end it there.
You end it there. You don't just also come and, because if someone says, you are whatever or you see the agenda that he wants to trumpet, you are giving him more arsenals. You are giving him more arsenals, just like Clifford Kind. There are other people who also belong to other tribes, and they also play that card and tell you, okay, yes, we have to. Then we need to find a translator for the Ga. We need to find a translator for the Eve. We need to find a translator for the North. We need to find, like, how would this make sense? How would this make sense? Okay. For me, I am disappointed in both of them. Lewen has a case, but when your case, Kojon cancer Lewen, on team solve there. What are you saying? Lewen that has featured top actors from different parts of Africa. What are including French? Including French, you want to tell me that Kojon Kansa Lewente at the board meeting, as influential as he is, at the meeting, Muse, now you can't say more. I won't say for how many hours? 3 or 4 hours. Kojon Kansa te hosa chenya me apum. After no Kojon Bontiago complaining say, Omokai mante. Charlie, you just want to find something to make a case keke. And then Kojon Kansa, the meeting was not important for Kojon Kansa Lewen. And Kobe finding ways and means something that is important. You see. In conform or the mobile na ebia onto your mokasa me fan say Ramsey no one actually say on me kasa. Once because it was important for him, he had to make provisions or even then find somebody to do the translation for him.
So why didn't the NFA
and then I make say the NFA made an error. I am not debunking I am not debunking Kojon Kansa's concern. It is a very legit concern, but my point is that any concern the solution especially for Kojon Kansa Lewen and how influential he is. Kojon Kansa Lewen almost starting from the first 30 minutes of the meeting. J Mike, Eka say, "Mon possible for na mon translator." They will do it. Then somebody even in the auditorium would have volunteered to be. Why should Kojon Kansa Lewen sit down? As influential and important that he says the meeting is to him. Sit down one train say yempo meeting and sana uko jina bonten akoka say o meeting e ekoyi omo anka kasa meeting tell Kojon Kansa, then it means the meeting in itself wasn't important for you. It was not important to Kojon Kansa Lewen. That is what I derive from it. No use as a case. I am disappointed in both of them how they are treating this, and it is nothing meaningful came out of that particular meeting. It's so great, Kai. Rhetoric. Nothing came out of it.
And the photos.
Nothing came out of it because a winner, an important person, and also the person that did the organization, when or more already, then what was the essence of that particular meeting?
Well, looks like Kojon Kansa Lewen has taken the shine out of the National Film Dialogue and. Facebook people are also talking. Certain man Nana Akwa is saying something. I say, Charles Nyama Mensah, the way you get the people all for Ghana here at your back, please try and make this happen by letting the government legalize marijuana. And also for them to know how much the nation can make from it. Respect SM Boss, the second in command in Ghana and first in Africa, and that's all. Now, Godwin Kwejale is Jairis. Now, Godwin Quay says, Please tell the so-called Lewin that we are not here to listen to those his words. These are the so-called people who will tell you that they don't hear Ga or English language, but when you insult him in Ga, he will hear it. So is he trying to tell us that we should speak only 3 languages there?
No.
It's not by force to speak someone's language. This is why we don't take them seriously at all. Multicado says true talk. Kweku Fidi said true talk. Okay, Multicado rather said exactly, and Kweku Fidi said true talk. Now Ohiniba and the One Love. The main challenges facing the film industry currently stem from the national film authorities as well as some actors and actresses. A key issue is the language barrier. It would be beneficial if industry members could speak both Twi and English fluently, ensuring clear communication and understanding for diverse audiences. Lewin has been consistently dedicated to elevating the industry to higher standards through his efforts and leadership. I support Lewin's initiatives wholeheartedly. However, there have been concerns that certain decisions and actions taken by some officials may have inadvertently marginalized some talented individuals, leading to feelings of sidelining and unfair treatment within the industry. Godwin Quay comes again and he says, he understands English and pretending he does not understand. So please, someone should ask him if he did not hear or understand. Ask him again that how does he sign when he goes to the bank? How does he sign? Is signing speaking? Now Godwin Quay is back. He said these are the agenda of Akwaba to Obake. Please, are you trying to tell me that Mr. Samoa, Madam Emilia Bobe and co do not understand English? This is the agenda he's pushing for the language. Godwin Quay again says we are tired of this. Obake, this evening, just keep quiet and suffer. Retire with these people. Ohineba and the One Love. But my question is, why must it be mandatory for them to speak English while many of them understand our local language? Even if Lewin understands English, what about those who can't understand it? Who else is here? Ebenezer Nyako says, please, is African King album coming out this year? Yeah, hopefully. We're hoping that it will come out this year. So keep waiting because we are all active. We are all anticipating the release of the EP. Let me go on to YouTube and see the new additions as much as the commentaries are concerned. And where are we? Okay, I'm here. Kwesi IFSS. Okay, I think I've gotten it. Kwesi IFS says, Martha is just behaving like stone preaching virtue, practicing the direct opposite. Why? Oh, maybe I not be the comment about not about pushing now, cause okay. Okay. Kweku Hakim 369 says Chemo or my Chemo fans. Multi Kado says, Mr. Ro, I beg, can you give me the Shaxi top? I mean what you are wearing. Mutala Mohammed Dantoni says, I like the way Sammy Flex is backing Chemo point. Fact. I don't need to be selfie no. Make her them selfie no watch no. Arum Music says, Lewin is making sense. Is it everybody that speaks English in Ghana? Sparrow. You see how they messed up? What Lewin said is true. Sparrow, why can't they get a translator for this? Jackie Boateng is bringing us greetings. Kwesi IFSS. The organizer got called on his BS and pride would not let him admit it. Not speaking English is not a measure for influence or impact. Samuel Libya says, good evening, big man. I'm sorry, I make late today. By the way, I love Showbiz. Mr. Flex, you're looking fresh. Wow, that's a rhyme. Mr. Flex, you're looking fresh. Now, some Kwesi IFS says, Lewin went there to be part of the program, so he deserves to understand what was being discussed. Sam Olivia says, nice and beautiful. Kwesi IFS says, no, Roland, no. Oh, no. Sam Olivia said, but Mr. Flex, the truth be said, we know tree is all over Ghana, but that Ghana have to be in Kotoka Airport seriously because we know if it is in Kumasi, they will never agree with this seriously. Mutala Muhammad Dantoni. Chamo is right because Lewin will not understand most of what they are discussing. And Samuel Libya says, Roland Obake. Solomon no go agree. Question says, Roland, the organizers knew people like Lewin will be there. So they could have also done their part by creating the forum for both sides.
The response in the crowd could have killed the
Mutala Mohammed Dantoni. I now understand where Roland is coming from. Lewin should have complained or confronted the organizers to get a translator. Now, Effort Kuala is CSS. Good work, brothers. And Mohammed Mutala Mohammed Dantoni comes again. He says something. Those who speak English don't understand English, or sometimes those who speak English don't understand English. There's levels. Okay, I'm sure that's what he wanted to say. That sometimes.
Adum Chibia. Okona sorry. Or Ga translator.
Yeah.
Or can. Or translating in Ga.
Yeah.
And Obisa translating in English.
I agree, crowd.
Oh, here again to know, sir.
Sunday obey me and you be
a business.
A business.
Instead of obeying you, be a audio question. A business.
I know that the business.
So that they will feel being part of the service. Now, Oma activates on the Obeka.
But we also consider the time constraint.
But the Kojom Council is also that influential to say, "Yem posse, I be posse."
Well, but my responsibility if we organize and the whole.
But do you know why? Do you know why I think Kojom Council Lewin did not say it? Ya babe shiemu. Ye nyina ba be din komo bi. Ye van say ye ti hey. Ena ye wo obi a oye deficient in something. Because like before I bet na ko be can pay.
Make provisions.
And the man say okay, wait there. E dia monitor na esi ano. Ono ohun so. Etiye bibi man. Say ye better na ma anya mame a. Okay for me. Me nka ho ana ma anwe mo back. This is my feeling. I thought that was Kojo's problem.
And as important as you may be to whatever meeting we have today, you think that it will be also prudent on your part to keep quiet. Once you know your input, it's also very important.
That's what I say. If he was so important, Anka Amobe consider.
So what if it was
even the response after no said no omumbunisa.
So what if it was oversight? You see me, my point is that Lewin has a case our case senka or registered in this pleasure there and on when fina he had every right to walk out. I don't know Lewin Barbon no be making our complaints where I will back him. Even now, I say he has a case. But my point is, say, oh yeah, my poor meeting now, some of complaining, you know. And one I mean, the problem, and call you know. Okay, we cannot find somebody to like solve this problem or translate. Now they won't work it out. He has every right to walk out. Besides, I didn't know mobile, so I'm feeling part of it. Why should he be there? And then he has a but one, why you did sa me happen? Having a Lewin as influential as you are.
Or sa a yegu omogari like I said mama man TV there. And honestly, sa elite you know group na work movie industry. Omumu kuma they don't respect them.
There was a time I discussed a movie.
Don't respect.
Yes, I discussed a movie. I don't know if he said it on air or off air. But I said one of the major problems affecting the Ghana. I said classes.
Yeah. Yes.
That's what Chemo said.
Yeah.
And you see what he said is what is playing out now. And the classism thing that is playing out now. And the movie industry as it stands now. But the Akan movies now. Their influence far outweighs those who are doing the English actively. But those who are also doing the English think They are important. Yes, it's the classic.
You don't follow
the lady that I was talking about was Christian Awuni. Christian Awuni also spoke on the day.
Okabrofo. Send your note to me.
Into me point and say, Senka Lewin aim to me oh the amoye mentiase. Into Mompo say no man finding solution there. And then ka me think Uncle Steady press conference crown and sir classism no wo bufo and no na ma Lewin e de be yes adie sir classism no wo bufo because he had every right to pause the meeting there and then but why din or abeside me go
well aka I think 14 minutes near upon the last topic no me the buy best said I would reserve it for tomorrow. At this stage what I can do is to activate the phone lines. Director Pacho Moshana Mokwen Baba Mame Yusu number back up it. When we use media and pena, in track Queen Bias, and pay a disturbance, distress. Moshana Mokwen Baba, Pacho. I am away. Moshana Mokwen Baba, me and Yusu number, no more number.
You're trying to back up. I'm trying
to back up. Well, so just about 30 minutes and we'll go. If I say yenfa other opinions and count through the voice, and you can call. We bet me after 024 351 4732 024 351 4732 both on WhatsApp or normal call. And I'll bet me after 050 6767 009. That is 050 6767 009. I think my I was saying. Me my interest me person more for can a friend saying I'm off on can Lewin Abakwashigan community. I want to get diverse opinions from it.
Hello.
Okay, hello. Hello? Okay, yes, we're free. So you can also call 024 351 4732 024 351 4732 or 050 6767 009 050 6767 009. Say you call musica. Music dialogue, national music dialogue. Roland, you call Kasabi.
No, you see, no, the official language is English. So that is.
Mary has a call, Professor Kambia. Hello, good evening.
Hello, I'm Flash. Good evening.
Yes, sir. I'm good, sir.
I'm good, Godwin.
Okay, Peter Godwin, yes. Boss, you're on air. Let's listen to you.
So, greetings to all your panelists and you yourself. One thing I wanted to ask that, we really love him a lot and we all respect him a lot. I wanted to ask him that, when he was premiering his movie, that Brian Tui movie, somewhere in Chi and English and I was in French, I think it was translated in French. Why is that it was not only in Chi? I wanted to ask that question. Why that is not only in Chi? I wanted to ask that question.
Okay, you want to know why Lewin did not do Brian Traore movie only in Chi, right?
Yes.
Okay. Jabo, what do you want to try?
It's simple. It's because he wants to get the other audience to also get involved in what he was doing. That's why he did it not only in Chi, but other languages, so that he can also get them on board. And that's his point anyway.
Okay. Godwin, what's here? Mr. Quay? Oh, okay. I think that Obisa question here and Okoye.
Yeah, it's simple.
I saw a person who did here, Kojo Kasalorin, Ibrahim.
Twala. Yeah, can't you break?
I see that I did keep message here.
Because Kojo Kansana, Chi no are comfortable speaking with anything. The movie mono or be Professor and Kobe is Chino. But because our person cut across to the other audience, or trying the best to bring other languages, including even giving a subtitle. He is doing whatever it takes to get others on board. And that's the complaint I will complain. So if organizers of the NF person get others on board, you make provisions for that. It's as simple as that. But the difference will be Kojon Cancer was doing business. And for these people, whether UTB or TBO, the Ebenya in the farm. That's the difference. Kojon Cancer was doing business for himself, and he will try to get in touch with anybody that he can get to. But for the case of the NF4, a government organization, organizers and allowance on being the translator, or my farm, and so they will not be, I mean, any point to help.
There is a reminder running through my mind right now. Okay, a brand now, COVID report. No. Anytime President Babeka said, or country, no, I can't bro. Okay, NTA, hello, good evening.
Good evening, Sammy Play. I'm just to be a road and the guy the person or move you, one can meet it's not even movie and compare the question of Sunday. I think like I'm far. On meeting, there's no Obia over now, and won't be helpful. But movie with at least no of your that meeting the issue and one man come watch them. The only answer at the dinner, the movie, no, the very few, if that the language is account. So I don't agree with him.
Thank you so much for that one.
Thank you.
Let me go here. Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening, Sammy.
Yes, Sparrow.
Yeah, William Chamu.
Okay, Sparrow.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, friends, Mammy answer guy now, affair, or now man of fair, officer say, another will or movie, no, or premiere in way, different languages, no. First of all, the way him said, and Obi movie, no, different, like they have different locations, like, geographically, and about this are making provisions for that. On your opinion, and on your manager. It's who said because of that, Maminfa translators, Maminfa say. It is the same thing as moving industry. We don't go share, as a leader, you have to also come in that same direction. Say, oh, okay, we are it's not just say English, just English. For moving. Yeah, say moving industry. Treat this thing also there, and you say, also dominate more. Maybe but I don't need that kind of language. I dominate it. You say go for Basana. Make provisions for that because you know your manager. As a manager, you take the lead so people can follow. It makes it easy for them. I'm some do I know catch them so. You will say, and you can person who be question you move it to have this, also be so we move it to have this. They are the other day, no Obia, and then equal share of the winner meeting almost healthy. But if you also have a now we radio, so you are beside say, oh, what is the win canna? Now, if the old person snobby, then you say, oh, yes, no. It doesn't go that way. At least can't their way, Chamoni win canoe. At least can I say, oh, next time, we'll try to put that thing together. So say obi abenya ni share. Na no cut again off. So you projection am person projecting on the entire call for some meeting. Then na no bo am be but to cause no be sa kasa na masa. I don't know what is wrong with some Ghanaians, so they make a meaning boom back. Yeah, at least. It's just here, you know.
Okay.
It's really all right.
Yeah, big ass Sparrow.
All right, Sparrow, so Eddie, not drink, Abba. I got 4 minutes. Now, yeah. So I was talking about a brother. Otumfuor no or address
fellow Ghanaians, yeah.
Mokaya or Cabrofu, yeah.
No, country.
At that point, no can't
no can't or Cabrofu, no country, no can't.
Now, that time there's no, you know. But other official and government presentation to us, some of them Moka.
David, it be all country. Mostly, or Moka, Mahama say. Or to me, can't, but we are not a country account.
But you see, when it comes to official events organizations, even in modern day crown, you obi or your sign language, and it is not even about broadcasting. Even in the auditorium, you remember now, even to like your friends, music performances, crampono. Now they are bringing that into music performance stage crowd, where even when the artist is performing, there's somebody translating even the music in sign language. In TNA, you can clearly say the NFA goofed on that particular side for not making provisions. And that's what I'm saying. I still maintain Kojon Cancer has a case. Our case power, but now Kobeti me also visa case no but not a person he just wanted to hold their boss. Okay. Intino or chain ya me we no sim kofo e make them. Okay. And no the influence no ebe say no. Okay. That's it.
Okay, we are closing. Clifford, your final words. Let's run away from here. Our time is up.
My final words. I'll still address Ivan Lewin as him now.
Okay.
I feel sometimes the way we address issues too counts. Ivan could have made it in a better way. He could have done it in a much better way. Because, yeah, but well, he also felt like he was in his feelings. It was also cliches, but in a nice way though. So next time we can do better. Respect him more than that, so we can do better too.
Okay, that's fine. Chemo, we are closing.
Yeah. So me, I'll address the same issue. I think this was a very simple thing, but as we have agreed, more about even classism than language or any other thing. It's like more chief one. Hey, I can't phone. And you moving a movie concept. So I know more describe your movie. And you know more can be man can be young family. And I when at this point, you know, it will influence beer. When you say can something will happen. People will discuss it even more than the Omokoye or and no answer the and unfortunately for the NFE, the response in by and so cries and said more because the response was more personal than for the organization. Okay. Because I can say, oh, okay, it was an oversight. Into the make organization said next time, let's make provision for that.
Yes.
As simple as
next
that.
Next time we work on
it. And he couldn't do that, but than to say more movie papa be na more baby had so that's the impression that I get from it, from his response.
Well, Ro, close the show for us.
Well, me, I will go back to the funeral tourism thing, and I will urge everybody that we should pay attention to it, and especially the education point of it, because that is where say ye pesi ye tonwa or that is our selling point. Including documentation and everything. Okay. And I learned say whatever they are doing there, they are documented. And I hope my Ghanaian people are watching. I hope they are watching. You see, it is not. We also have some to present. We have some to teach people. We have some to let the world know.
Yeah.
But if we are going to sit down and trivialize unnecessary things among us, then there is no way that we will be able to even want to tell people to do something for us, and they would even respect it and also even come and do it. It is almost I love the fact that the government was able to send a delegation to pay homage to Otumfuor. So no outside the Ga jurisdiction. So he can't. So he has to send delegation.
For real?
Yeah.
Because of what?
His position.
You will talk about this offer.
Okay. Well, so he couldn't. So that's why. So my point is that if we've been able to pay respect to other people living in that manner, then there is the need for us to also sit down and make sure that even among us, say obi hunka, because I am looking at when somebody died in the Sotom clash, I did not see that form of your friends and respect. I've seen so many people that maybe are near me see in the Ga community who have come out to register their displeasure, call on the IGP and all of that to do investigation into it. I've not seen any press release from any of the Ga states, the chiefs in any of the Ga states, talking or addressing any of these issues that has to do with Homo. Yet we are sitting down here and we are still waiting for people to showcase their culture. Then we will go and support. Meanwhile, when it gets to our turn, then we use it to fight.
We like land the vex they come.
Chamo.
Apia Stadium.
Yeah.
Are you remember?
So far, I mean, said that.
So far, the proteges in a me who are more.
I'm both.
Say Apia Stadium. Are you no?
A bit me about Zuni because said the Apia Stadium. So what thank you?
Apia Stadium Asante ya the Apia Stadium mini Asante.
Oh, it mean ka say enka Apia Stadium nko ba oni ho no ebia BBS. Sa na me point am making no. Say ebia me fan say wotu kwan bi ansa na eba ana wayare bi ana bibi there something preventing him from going there. Na so ono enya ye kra onam ho. Na nka ye say aba. Strange mum say so far, I have a feeling say BBS. Zebia or Yaribi and I bought 2 coin and I BBS. Sana me fan say. Enga a year pa kasi say. Course was Santimem na Apia Stadium when you there. Mama. Some Mahaman so crack President Mahama say, Wapa. Anya she qua Macumpo Peke. And go back to President Mahama. Had the former Munimino
Quabrity.
It's an suspect.
So the Quabrity on a back we never go. I
say be away, especially on the been to me suspect so to come.
Research on Facebook is where is Apia Stadium.
Been so I know when I any.
David, Apia Stadium, Chemo.
Acquire Odibudo. Apia Stadium.
Apia Stadium.
Wow. You share Apia Stadium. Because you're moving me and Tia said, a year pound, possible. Kumasina Apia Stadium is nowhere to be found. It doesn't make sense to us. Help us find Apia Stadium.
Of course.
On this note, ladies and gentlemen, I know Showbiz Daily, one of the best you can get when it comes to the online space with Showbiz discussion. Thanks so much, Mr. Clifford Bano. Thanks so much, Tim Dodu Solomon Chemo. Thanks so much, Roland Amate, and to the producers. Thanks so much to Theophilus Digosh who did our camera for us. Big shouts to Gerald. Muslim is Gerald. The name is Gerald and not Gerald. Hey, Gerald. And Gerald Odako. All right. To Desert Chief Producer Sammy Tuga is the director, and to you for watching both on Facebook, on YouTube, as well as on Agbevet TV. You guys are marvelous. Tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll do Showbiz today, but 7 p.m. more importantly. 7 p.m. we come here to do Emojaye for the Fridays. Another face will also be here for us to do it as usual. But more importantly, if you've not subscribed to us on YouTube, please do it now. Sammy Flex TV, subscribe to us. If you've not followed us on Facebook, Sammy Flex TV. Follow us and let's do some more. My name is Sammy Flex. On this note, sleep well till we meet again. We out of here. Bye-bye.
All my drivers and riders to really hop on Shaxi, because this is one of the most advantageous apps